Well, in one of my cassette tapes, now a CD, entitled Medical Mousetrap, I said you have two opportunities to give your life for your country. One's on the field of battle and the other's in the VA hospital. Oh, the VA doctors, they were just upset with me about that one. And so the VA system in 1999, a year later, because I said that in 1998, at a big event in New York City for the State Medical Association in New York. And the information was obviously recorded and sent to the VA system. And they did a study, and they said, oops, well, each year, hundreds of thousands of minor mistakes are made in the VA system in America, hundreds of thousands of errors throughout the VA system, hundreds of thousands of minor errors, 3,000 serious errors, which result in the recipients of these errors, because of botched therapies or procedures, are in comas, and they have to stay in the hospital for the rest of their life, for 20 days, 20 months, 20 years, whatever it is. And of those 3,000 serious mistakes, 700 veterans are killed each year by medical doctors in the VA system, in the VA system in America. 700. Last year in Afghanistan, the enemy in a war zone killed 375 U.S. military personnel. The medical doctors in the VA system each year kill double that. Now, we have a huge problem here. Huge problem. And the reason I brought this up again today, they were noticing that a young Marine was killed with an overdose at a VA hospital, is known with smiles amongst all the other VA hospitals as Candyland, because they give out narcotics like crazy to keep the patients happy, right? Well, we won't have any complaints here. We're giving everybody narcotics kind of attitude. Well, I want you to get some information here. Obviously, I want you to get a hold of the CD called Medical Mousetrap. Get the CD called Deadly Recipe. Get a hold of the CD, my new one, which is the CD that goes along with the book Epigenetics, Public Enemy #1. Oh, my gosh, you will like that one. And then, of course, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the classic. The book Epigenetics, and the DVD, if you want to see all this and all the slides that show and demonstrate all the data and statistics, somebody needs to go to jail. That's my newest DVD. It's about a year old, and it's very, very up to date. It really is very good production. Somebody needs to go to jail. The DVD, Public Enemy #1, the CD, and the book Epigenetics are all kind of three the same story. And when you look at it, this is just sort of like the tip of the iceberg. You look at it deeper, each year in America, and this was reported in a full-page article at the USA Today, February 5th, 2007. Each year, this is a yearly figure, not 100 years of accumulated data, but each year, and this is from the Center for Disease Control, the federal agency that tracks this stuff, the Journal of the American Medical Association, and the Institute of Medicine, which is the ethics watchdog for the medical system. They said each year in America, medical doctors kill, injure, and infect 15 million Americans in the medical doctor's workplace. Each year in America, medical doctors kill, injure, and infect 15 million American patients in hospitals and clinics. They get a walk. Nobody gets an OSHA ticket. Nobody gets the equivalent of a parking ticket. Nothing happens to these doctors. Now, when you break that down, of the 15 million that are killed, injured, and infected each year in the doctor's workplace here in America, 2 million of them are infections that are given to the patient because the doctor didn't wash his hands ever he went potty or between patients. And of those 2 million infections, 90,000 die each year. That's a yearly figure of these infections given to the patient by the doctor. 90,000 die each year. Now, what would happen if Iran or North Korea were to send over to the United States intercontinental ballistic missiles with biological weapons and infect 2 million people in our large population centers and kill 90,000? It'd be war. We'd declare war on them. Well, here's one trade in America that does this year after year after year in their workplace. They don't even get an OSHA ticket. That's because they've been a protective monopoly, self-policing with no oversight by any agency, okay, for the last 100 years, since 1914. So what do we do about this? I urge you, again, to get a hold of the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book and the CD, and the DVD, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the newest CD, Public Enemy #1, the newest DVD, Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, and, of course, Deadly Recipe. Another CD is, let's see here. Oh, that's enough, okay? Medical Mousetrap. There's so many of them that just really indict the VA system and the medical doctors in general. So how do we deal with this? Well, nobody's going to put them in jail as they should be. Nobody's going to give an OSHA ticket as they should have. And this amounts each year in America to $750 billion a year, $750 billion that you're paying for all this damage inflicted upon people. This includes 15,000 seniors over the age of 65 killed each month in hospitals because doctors put them in the hospital to run screening tests on them and do minor procedures they really don't need, but the doctor needs the monies. And, of course, people over age 65 tend to be hanging on to their doctor. If I hang on to this doctor, I'll get 3 more days to live kind of thing. And so whatever the doctor says, they don't even question. They don't get a second opinion. They just, what the doctor says, come in, they want to run some tests on me, they just come in without a question. Okay, and that amounts to 180,000 seniors killed every year by doctors for unnecessary procedures and tests, just so they can pay their bills. So what we have to do is take over, do the stuff ourselves, and that's why we have so much do-it-yourself stuff. We want you to understand the Longevity is the Amazon.com of health. We are the Lowe's and the Home Depot of health. We are the AutoZone and the Pep Boys of health. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Longevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Numerous studies have shown the link between the intake of antioxidants and disease prevention. Foods and supplements are measured in an ORAC scale. ORAC is an acronym for Oxygen Radical Absorption Capacity. In other words, the ability to remove disease-causing free radicals from the human body. Longevity's Cell Shield RTQ has an ORAC value of 15,800 points per serving. Cell Shield RTQ contains resveratrol, known as an anti-aging compound. Turmeric, known for promoting healthy digestion, brain function, immune system, and cellular longevity. Quercetin, a flavonoid, is known for promoting healthy blood sugar metabolism and healthy lung and cardiovascular function. Remove free radicals from your body with Cell Shield RTQ from Longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I thought we'd talk a bit about these medical mistakes, as you were alluding to in your monologue. I've got one here. This actually comes out of Spain, and I saw it on Fox News. Headline, forceps left in woman's abdomen during botched operation. They say medics in Spain were fined $11,000 after leaving a forceps in a patient's abdomen during his operation. Patient identified only as a 44-year-old female. She had undergone minor surgery at San Camilo private clinic in Madrid. And during the follow-up 2 days later, doctors saw in an x-ray that the forceps had been left behind. And the doctors reportedly feared that the forceps had been left in her because they couldn't find the thing anywhere in their clinic. And so they went on, she underwent a second operation to remove the tool, successfully sued the hospital for damages, which she attributed to an extended stay and distress. And court ruled the woman didn't suffer additional injuries due to the error. They say hospital mistakes such as these may be on the rise in Spain due to a shortage of doctors and nurses. They say a similar case in Spain, surgeons left a surgical swab inside of a patient, and it was only located and removed 3 years later after the woman had suffered from severe abdominal pain. She was left with a scar when the infected swab was finally removed. And they say the numbers of doctors in Spain are dwindling compared to last year. There were 40 doctors per 10,000 people. Now there's 37 per 10,000. And as far as nurses go, last year there were 80 nurses per 10,000 people. Now they're down to 51 per 10,000 people. So they think that this is going to make even more medical mistakes occur in the country of Spain. And, you know, we're going to have that same problem in this country because doctors are finding that under this Affordable Care Act, they can no longer really operate. So we're going to have shortages in this country too, but maybe that'll make the numbers of mistakes and botched surgeries go down.
Yeah, I believe it will because you take the terrorist off the field of battle, you have less terror, right? And you get the surgeons gone. These are ones who are not doing well. They don't do good surgery, so there's not a whole lot of, what should I say, word of mouth. Oh, you got to go to Dr. So-and-so. He's really good bedside manner. And so those are the first doctors to go, which are the bad ones, the really bad ones. And so the egregious ones go first. So the botched procedures and surgeries go down. Nurses, it can be kind of a two-edged sword. Nurses going down can actually contribute to more mistakes by doctors. Because remember, Doug, Lucien Lepay, the head of the Department of Public Health at Harvard Medical School, said twice, once in 1990 and again in 2014, that 52% of licensed medical doctors during their working day in America alone, 52%, are intoxicated on alcohol, street drugs, and prescription drugs. That's what he points his finger at, is why there's so many mistakes. Well, nurses will say, now, doctor, are you sure you want to give that dose to that little baby? That's like for a 300-pound guy. Oh, thank you. Doctor, why are you cutting off the right leg? We're supposed to take out his left lung with cancer. And that kind of mistakes, okay? Really egregious mistakes because the doctors are intoxicated on alcohol and drugs. And so having nurses' numbers restricted can be good, but can also be very, very bad because they're sort of the last line of defense in the patient's behalf. When the patient's immobilized or anesthetized and they just have no way to defend themselves, and so nurses can be alert to that. So I see all kinds of problems happening, and people have to start getting a hold of the trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport to Aromatherapy, and learn how to take care of themselves for over 900 different diseases using vitamins, minerals, and trace minerals, and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and aromatherapy oils. And that's very exciting to me because over 100 years ago, Doug, doctor used to be grandma. Grandma was doctor. We did pretty good. Last 100 years, we've been terrorized by the medical system. They have failed us. Now it's time to take our health back and do it ourselves. Thank you very much. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Longevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that. An antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Through his research as a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that most health problems afflicting livestock can be prevented and even reversed. Many of these same health challenges also occur in humans. These too can be prevented and reversed. Doc's original formula, called the pig arthritis formula, alleviated all arthritis symptoms in animals. The same basic formula has been developed for humans, called the Pig Pack, which includes plant-derived minerals, a multiple vitamin complex, glucogel, and EFAs. Add to that Longevity's OsteoFX Plus, a proprietary blend of liquid calcium, magnesium, and glucosamine. Now you have the Pig Pack Plus to make up the 90 essential nutrients Dr. Wallach has identified as necessary for sustained good health and longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Friends, this is Alex Jones for MidasResources.com. For more than 15 years, I have exclusively used Midas Resources for all my precious metal needs. Whether it's bullion or collectibles you're looking for, Midas Resources is simply the best. I own my gold as a hedge against inflation. This Federal Reserve fiat currency could go the way of the Deutschmark and the Weimar Republic anytime. In these historically dangerous times, it makes sense to physically hold gold and silver. Midas already has some of the best deals in the industry. But if you give them a call and mention the radio special, they will give you a list of the day's super specials. Midas brokers are standing by to answer all your questions at 800-686-2237. They also have a lot of informative free literature explaining the opportunities and risk of holding precious metals. They are ready to answer your questions at 800-686-2237. Again, that's 800-686-2237.
Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to San Mateo, California. And Amir, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay, Amir, you're on the air. Hello, Amir.
Going once, going twice. Let's move on. Let's head to Las Vegas, Nevada. And Diana, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Diana, you're on the air.
Yes. I have a
How can we help you?
problem that's been driving me nuts for the past 2 years.
Sciatica?
Yes.
Okay, sciatica, peripheral neuropathy. And have you shrunk any in height since you were 20 years old?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, how old are you?
I am 73.
Okay, mere child. All right, how much do you weigh?
150 maybe.
115?
150.
Okay. Oh, 150, okay. Now, Shar, are you there?
I'm here.
Yes, I'm here, Doc.
Charmaine. Okay. Now, Diana, I want you to listen here. Shar is going to tell us what she thinks your problem is. She's got sciatica, peripheral neuropathy in her legs, and pain's driving her crazy for the last couple of years. What would you do for her? What would be your suggestion?
I would get her on 2 healthy bone and joint packs.
Okay.
I would also get her on a gluten-free diet just for the heck of it, because most people have a gluten problem.
Yep. Now, why would you give her the healthy bone and joint pack when she has sciatica?
Because she's lost the cartilage between all her vertebrae and stuff, and it's squeezing all the nerves and causing pain.
Exactly. Perfect. You get a 100 plus. The sciatica is a peripheral neuropathy where you get pain down the hips and the legs, into the feet, numbness, tingling, that sort of thing. And it's caused by squeezing of the roots of the sciatic nerve, and also sometimes the internal branches of the sciatic nerves get squeezed, and those cause irritable bladder syndrome. You know, like that ad on TV where it shows the bladder yanking the lady off a bus to go to the bathroom. They can see through the bus window. Anyway, all these peripheral neuropathies, exactly right. What we have to do is support and promote maintenance repair of the disc between the vertebrae to make the disc thicker, push the vertebrae apart, take the pressure off the roots of those sciatic nerves, and the sciatica, the peripheral neuropathies, will go away very quickly, usually within 60 to 90 days. Now, one of the things that will come with the 2 healthy bone and joint packs that Shar suggested, Diana, is, of course, the CM cream. You want to put that on your lower back. Don't put it on your feet where you have the pain, because it's a referred pain. It won't do you any good. You want to put it on your lower back. If you can't reach it yourself, have somebody you love put it on your lower back, your sciatic, the roots of the sciatic nerves. And then, of course, you will be amazed. You'll be amazed. You can get rid of the pain very quickly with the CM cream. And then, of course, it'll take 60, 90 days to support and promote maintenance repair of those discs. You're going to be a new woman. Call us every couple of weeks, give us a report. We'll be back after these messages.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
Mike Stenerson for Midas Resources. At no time in history have precious metals been more important, certainly not in my 22 years in the industry. The dollar's lost over 90% of its value in the last 60 years. No fiat currency has ever survived the government printing presses. Ours is not immune. The time is now to be proactive. 1-800-686-2237, extension 116. Anything tied to the dollar is at risk. CDs, annuities, 401ks, IRAs, IRAs, stocks, bonds, you name it. So decide. Do you want to leave a legacy of wealth or debt for your family? The choice is yours. Call me at 1-800-686-2237, extension 116. That's 1-800-686-2237, extension 116. Be proactive, not reactive. Call 1-800-686-2237, extension 116.
By now, you may have heard a bit about Bitcoins. But did you know Bitcoins are now over an $8.5 billion market? And did you know that over 65,000 businesses now accept Bitcoins? Listen, if you're already earning Bitcoins or trying to make money in the Bitcoin market, you've got to know bidbit.co. Why? Because bidbit.co is where you can easily receive Bitcoins by selling and auctioning off your own personal items or promote business products and services for Bitcoins. You heard right. Whether personal or business, you can now buy, sell, and auction your products and services quickly, easily, and securely for Bitcoin at bidbit.co, the first and only marketplace website to offer BidBit Escrow, a proprietary technology which gives buyers and sellers security and peace of mind because all transactions are protected. Start today. It's free to join, free to post, free to auction, and free to bid at bidbit.co. Buy, sell, bid, or auction everything Bitcoin. That's www.bidbit.co, bidbit.co.
Well, let's head to Albuquerque, New Mexico. And Ro, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Ro, you're on the air.
Wallach.
Hi.
I'm so excited. Yay, I got through.
Yay. How can we help you?
Yes. I just love you, number one. And
well, you're very sweet.
You're just incredible. I can't believe, God zeroed me in on you. It was about time. I'm battled with rosacea, and I have stopped wheat, gluten, all the gluten, oats, barley, rye. Mm-hmm. And I did log on and get your minerals going. And also got a problem with acid reflux. So I'm not sure. I want to make sure I get the specific vitamins that you offer.
Okay. Well, how old are you, Ro? Ro, how old are you?
I'm 54.
Okay, and how much do you weigh?
I weigh about 177, I think.
Okay, that's close enough.
Okay, now. I've lost, since not eating wheat, I've lost about 12 pounds.
Oh, good. And how long have you been on a gluten-free diet?
Gluten-free, I'd say going 3 weeks.
Okay, good. And so you've already seen some weight loss. Now, do you have any other issues? Did you have a history of asthma as a kid or bronchitis or anything like that?
I had bronchitis, but that's gone. Not as a kid or anything, no. I've been battling, I don't believe I have it anymore. I could still. I have endometriosis.
Okay,
then,
well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you a couple more questions here. Let me ask you some pertinent questions here. Do you have any belly problems like constipation or diarrhea?
As far recently, like I said,
yes or no?
In the
Doesn't
last
matter.
Month, no. It's starting. I did, but now since I've cut the wheat, I don't.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Now, how long had you had those problems?
30 years.
Well, there you go. Now, do you have any children?
2 children.
Okay, and do they have any health problems, any asthma, bronchitis, skin problems, bowel problems?
Skin problems, yes. Acne,
Eczema,
one of my sons. Mm-hmm. And then my other son, he's probably got, he's not interested in any herbal stuff or
no, I don't care. I don't care. But the question, no, I need it for diagnostic information. Does he have skin problems?
No, he's never.
Asthma, bronchitis, constipation, diarrhea.
My youngest one, when he was 4, they said he had asthma. So I.
Okay, there you go. Okay, stop right there. Okay, now you said you're taking the minerals. Are you taking all 90 essential nutrients or just the minerals? Quickly.
That is the 90. That's the 90 essential minerals.
Nutrients. Okay, now hang on. Shar and I will be back, and Shar is going to give you some information here. We'll be back after these messages.
Attention taxpayers. If you've received a notice from the IRS or state, do not ignore it. It's also a big mistake to try and handle your tax problem on your own. If you owe back taxes, it's a fact that the government has the power to take everything you own, including your home, business, wages, savings, and your freedom. But here's the good news. There's a special toll-free tax hotline set up especially for you. This tax hotline will tell you about new programs that are geared to help you dramatically settle, reduce, or eliminate what you owe. But you have to call now. Take down this number or put it in your cell phone. But call 877-345-7645. That's 877-345-7645. When you call, you get free information on how you can reduce or eliminate back taxes, including penalties and interest. You can also be helped if you have unfiled returns, a tax lien, wage garnishment, bank levy, or if you have been entered into a payment plan but can't make the payments. Don't make the big mistake in thinking you can ignore or handle your tax problem on your own. You can stop the collection process immediately at 1-877-345-7645. That's 1-877-345-7645. 1-877-345-7645.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows. Pause and rewind live TV. Even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
Okay, Doug, let's go right back to New Mexico and Roe. Now, Shar? Hello, Shar?
Hello, Doc.
Okay, now, tell me, how important is cross-contamination when somebody has a history of gluten intolerance? They have children with gluten intolerance, obviously. Ladies will pass it on through their cord blood and breast milk. How important is cross-contamination, and how do you find it?
Well, you have to look. I mean, you have to figure it out.
Yeah, but I mean, where are you going to find cross-contamination?
In everything, in the laundry, in the clothes.
Yeah, the couch where people watch TV, the dog food, the cat food, the bird food, the fish food, mother-in-law, renters.
Right.
You know, anybody that comes and lives in the house. But dog food's kind of a... I talked to one couple the other day, and they were having problems. They were sure they were gluten-free. The first ingredient in the dog food they were using, the dried dog food, was wheat flour. Okay? And they said, oh, my gosh, we didn't realize it. Well, you didn't read the label. Okay? So we actually have a CD. This CD is called Serial Killers. It goes into many of the hidden places you're going to find gluten. And what would she do for her reflux, Shar? Her reflux?
She should take the ultimate enzymes.
Okay, I'd have her take 1 or 2 of those before each meal. And 177 pounds, because she has these problems, what program would you use for her, and how much?
The Healthy Digestive Pack, 2 of them.
Okay, yep, 1 for each 100 pounds of body weight, good. Yep, and it's full dose of everything twice a day, and then say 1 to 2 of the ultimate enzymes, which come with the digestive packs, 2 minutes before each meal with a couple ounces of water, and of course stay away from all the bad stuff. And what sort of condiment on the table would you have her take to reduce her reflux?
Peppermint.
Okay, peppermint would be good. We have actually in our Ancient Legacy peppermint oil, we have that. She can put a few drops of that into her coffee or just hot water and just put it on her skin. But a condiment on the table, let's see here, there's salt and pepper and...
Salt.
What would you...
Salt.
Yeah, salt. Yeah, that's the raw material to make stomach acid. Yep. The chief cells in the body require the chloride from sodium chloride to make stomach acid, which keeps your stomach sterile so the yeast and bacteria won't ferment stuff. And that's going to eliminate reflux. Reflux should be called lack of acid reflux. Okay, not acid reflux, but lack of acid reflux. But at any rate, give us a call every couple of weeks, Ro. Make sure you're using 2 of those healthy digestive packs per month, because you got to go by body weight to get maximum results. And the rosacea should go away very quickly when you're gluten-free, taking the 90 essential nutrients, particularly the omega-3 essential fatty acids, and the reflux, of course, the peppermint oil from Ancient Legacy, Longevity's aromatherapy division, and then, of course, the ultimate enzymes, which comes with the healthy digestive packs. Okay, Doug, we have time for one more?
We certainly do. Let's head to Laguna Beach, California. And Nina, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Nina, you're on the air.
Oh, hi, Dr. Wallach. Thank you. I'm a follow-up. You put me on Sweeties, I think, a couple months ago, and I'm doing incredible on that, although I have some other issues that came up. I'm 58.
Okay, well, stop there first. You say you're doing incredible. Sweeties, how high was your blood sugar before you started taking it, and how long had you had it?
I haven't even tested it after. I just don't feel like I need to.
Well, I would test it just so we know exactly the numbers, right?
Yeah, I know it was very low before, and I would go on a cycle. I'd go really good, and then it would go drop, and then it would go fine. But I've been stable as long as I keep these in, and I got the ultimate enzymes too. I mean, I feel amazing on that. You can hear I can talk better, I can think better. I wasn't.
Okay, other question. We only have moments here, so what's your second question?
Okay, this is what I got going now. I got canker sores, and my tongue gets hot and swollen. I got ringing in the ears, and I'm trying to get everything in. I can only take one EFA. I got a lot of burping. I think I have the gallbladder. I don't go to doctors to check things out.
Okay, stop. Okay, Shar, what would you do for her? She's got belching and burping, after she takes the EFAs.
Well,
go ahead.
Well, she said she was taking the enzymes. The enzymes should help that.
Yep. And what would you do for the canker sores in the mouth and the tongue?
I would get some colloidal silver and...
Yeah, some longevity colloidal silver. It's called the Envision colloidal silver. And go ahead and put a dropper full in a couple ounces of water and brush your teeth with it. Put this 2 ounces of the water with the dropper full of colloidal silver in your mouth and swish it around in your tongue. Brush your teeth with it and so forth, gargle with it. And stay away from tomatoes or certain other foods that will initiate canker sores, which may or may not be from herpes simplex. It may be non-infectious. But certainly you want to do the colloidal silver. And what would you give her to improve her immune system, maybe even kill some virus?
Killer biotic.
Perfect. Okay, go ahead and take 3 killer biotic twice a day per 100 pounds of body weight. And then give us a call every couple of weeks and bring us up to date. But I do want you to take your blood sugar, your fasting blood sugar, so we know where you're at. And if you know what your numbers were before you started the 90 essential nutrients and the Sweeties, let us know that too so we can see how much you've improved. We know you feel better, but I'd like to know the numbers just so we're doing the righteous scientific thing. Because if you go to your doctor, he's going to ask you, what's the numbers? Okay? Okay. How much time we have here, Doug?
We got time to go to another one. Let's head to San Mateo, California again. And Amir, you're on again with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Amir. Okay, we only have moments here, so what's the question, Amir?
This is regarding my brother. He has degenerative disc disease, blood pressure, low thyroid, fatigue, eczema, breathing problem, bone spurs, and he's 47 years old, and he weighs 220 pounds.
Okay, Char, what would you do for him?
Well, he's got eczema. That means he's got a gluten intolerance, so he needs to get on a gluten-free diet immediately.
Yep. And he's got bone spurs. Okay, and he's got disc problems and bone spurs. What would you do for that?
He needs to get on 2 healthy bone and joint packs.
Perfect. Very, very good. What would you do for the high blood pressure?
Extra Ultimate Daily.
Ultimate Daily. Okay, big guy like him, I'd go ahead and get 2 bottles a month, have him take 12 of those a day, 4 at breakfast, 4 at lunch, 4 at dinner. And that's going to support and promote healthy blood pressure, support and promote healthy blood flows for obstructed arteries, and it's going to support and promote healthy maintenance repair of the disc. And to bone spurs, you're going to support and promote healthy bone metabolism so the bone spurs will actually go back into the bones where we won't need surgery. And, of course, the eczema, as Shar said, will go away when you get him on a gluten-free diet. This should be real easy to resolve. All this stuff is miserable. It's disabling. It's something that just causes you to be aggravated. But it's a simple turnaround when you do everything that Shar and I just said. Now, I know we can't have time for another one. How much time we got? Well, that answers that. I want to thank you, Shar. Super job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug and Richard. Superlative job as usual.
We got one more segment here, Doc.
Oh, we have another segment.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Well, we'll be back after these messages then.
Have you ever felt like the United States government knows way too much about your financial affairs? I continue to hear stories about property seizures, frozen bank accounts, confiscation of stocks and bonds. It makes me wonder if the U.S. citizen will ever again have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Unfortunately, with the Drug and Money Laundering Act, the IRS Revenue Ruling 6045 of 1984, and the Trading with the Enemy Act and Franklin D. Roosevelt's Executive Order of 1933, some precious metal holdings are subject to government intervention. For this reason, Midas Resources has prepared a report explaining the boundaries of trading precious metals privately. Whether if you have any intention of trading with Midas Resources or not, I have instructed my representatives to give this report out free. Call for your free copy at 1-800-686-2237. When investing, always proceed with caution. Again, call 1-800-686-2237. Exercise your legal right to trade metals privately. 1-800-686-2237.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie. This is Dr. Joel Wallach for Young's 90 for Life Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Texas. And Carol, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Carol, you're on the air.
Hello, Dr. Wallach. This is really an honor.
You're very gracious. How can we help you?
Well, I have issues with everything, bones. I have bone spurs and all that sort of thing, digestion, brain, heart, dry skin, broken. If I have all of that, can you have like a start pack that addresses everything?
Yes, ma'am. Now, first of all, how much do you weigh, Carol?
About 125.
Okay, and how tall are you?
About 5'6" 3/4.
Okay. So, do you have any children?
I do.
Now, do they have any skin problems or eczema, asthma, bone problems, digestive problems, anything like that?
Yeah, they do. They have in variations.
Yeah. Well, they're not all going to have the same thing. You have 10 kids, 3 of them will have asthma, 4 of them will have skin problems, 2 will have digestive problems, that kind of stuff. But the fact, would you say you had maybe 6 or 8 recognizable diseases?
Yes, and one child has hair that's falling out, and she's 25, but her hair is like falling out.
Okay, now, Charmaine, what's her problem here?
It's a gluten intolerance, obviously.
Obviously, exactly right. Exactly right. When you start getting 6, 8, 10, 12 different diseases, all the kids have problems, this is definitely a gluten problem passed on through the cord blood and breast milk by the mama to the babies. It's not genetic. It is a gluten problem. So everybody, including all your siblings, all your brothers and sisters, Carol, need to get on a gluten-free diet and the 90 essential nutrients. All your children need to get on a gluten-free diet and the 90 essential nutrients, all the bad stuff, fried foods, processed meats, oils, and gluten. And let's see here. Char, what would you give her at 125 pounds to cover all this stuff?
As long as she doesn't have... Well, I just give her one healthy 2.0 healthy start pack.
Okay. One healthy start pack, 2.0, okay. And if you can squeeze out just a little more, I would throw in the ultimate enzymes because of the digestive problems. Right. Okay, but stay away from gluten. This includes dog food, cat food, bird food. You want to get grain-free foods for your dog, your cat, your bird, and your fish. Even birds will eat canned cat food, the complete cat food that comes in a can made out of fish and lamb and stuff like that with no grains in it. So even birds will eat that. And it's very, very important to be drop-dead gluten-free, including the mother-in-law, the spouse, everybody living in the house, because, as Shar said earlier, cross-contamination of the laundry, cross-contamination of the couch where everybody watches a TV. If you're married, your spouse, so forth, this sort of stuff is imperative. You got to pay attention to all these details. You got to worry about wheat bread or any kind of bread and crackers in meatloaf and meatballs. It sounds kind of good with a little bit of ketchup and so forth, but they're loaded with wheat, barley, round oats. Beer, barley, round oats. There are a few gluten-free beers around, one of which is, of course, Red Bridge from Anheuser-Busch, and we'll be announcing some other gluten-free beers here pretty soon. Char will have that announcement here pretty soon. We're excited about that. And but give us a call every couple of weeks. But this should turn things around very quickly. But everybody in your household, your children, your brothers and sisters, if your mom is still alive, everybody has got to be gluten-free, okay? And give us a call every 2 weeks. We'll walk you through this. This will be actually quite simple. Bone spurs will go away. If you want to go in ways faster, get an extra bottle of the osteo, so you can take 2 ounces of that a day. That'll speed up the bone spur problem. Okay, how much time we got here, Doug?
You got about 25 seconds.
25 seconds. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take it. Remind everybody about my new book and my new CD. The new book, of course, is Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission. And the CD that goes along with it is Public Enemy Number 1. And this will tell you how to prevent all kinds of diseases thought to be genetic, including Alzheimer's disease. Reduce your risk of Alzheimer's disease by 80%. If you don't read this book, you're going to wind up in a nursing home with Alzheimer's disease when you're 30, 40, 50, 60. Reduce your risk of Alzheimer's disease by 80%. Drop dead, double-blind study. Okay, well, thank you, Shar. Super job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug and Richard. Superlative job as usual. Great testimony today. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.
For over 5 years, you've been hearing about the Berkey guy, so you may know a few things about him. For example, you are well aware of the superior quality and effectiveness of Berkey water filters and accessories. But did you know the Berkeys have had independent lab tests done to prove just how effective they are? It's true, and he can email you the test results. Just visit GoBerkey.com. You may also know that the Berkey guy has helped tens of thousands of people get better prepared. Now here's something you may not know. GoBerkey.com has amazing specials and deals all the time on a wide variety of survival and preparedness products. Most ready to ship same day. Visit the Berkey guy at GoBerkey.com and be sure to click the red Products on Sale Now button. You can always call toll-free 877-886-3653. Again, that's 877-886-3653. GoBerkey.com, home of the Berkey guy.